everyone, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. We're going to see how much progress we can make with this little hatch farm that we've put together. And then eventually we're going to start utilizing the egg hatchery and taking care of them. So we can use this to help us. And actually, I'm going to look at these lights and see, like, maybe we can get rid of some of these lights. Let's see, copy set, or not really get rid of them, but at least see where they need to actually go. That's going one too far. But I think it needs to go up too, if I remember correctly. So let's deconstruct this one. Yeah, so you can see that. Oh, okay, so it only needs to have that one. Okay, so we can shift that over one and shift that over one. And that will be actually helpful. Deconstruct that for now. Get rid of that. That. I'm pretty happy that our hatches are doing well. There we go. So now let's check this. All right, so they're all getting enough light. Okay, so that's good. If we were to put another one of these in here, where would we need to be? Looks like we'd need to have it roughly there. And that's side to side. I wonder if we'd be able to cover that. Because if we put another one of these in, so we put that there. That'll definitely hit. I need something right here. But if we put another one of those in, like, that gets everything. I don't know. Let's try it. We have to test this out. And then I think that is the midway point. I don't know if it, I guess, as long as it hits the top, I don't know. We'll have to see. So hopefully that'll work. Power in there. Power in there. And let's take a look and see how much power we're taking. Yeah, we're okay. Actually, okay, so that line comes off of here. We don't necessarily need that. And those will be going away as well. So I think that's gonna be okay. I mean, if anything, we don't need that door powered at all. So it's not gonna take much power anyway. Let's see, we'll deconstruct that. That needs to go away. These are going somewhere else. That's gonna be there for now. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty good. How's this looking? Just want to make sure I'm watching this. That was stopping because the pipe was getting clogged. But it looks like it's doing okay. And we're feeding this. This eventually, I think I'll want to shunt out, like I said. Actually, if I just bring that around to there. Oh, if we move those, I'm going to cancel that. Because I am still thinking about moving these. I just don't know if it's worth the hassle right now. But we are getting... Oh, we haven't turned those back on yet. Oh, I did not notice that. Okay, we didn't plug those back in. And we still need this separated out. So we do have a little bit of work that we need to do here. Here. Maybe we just leave those there because that is actually in a good place. We can pop another one of these transformers down here. Like we don't need that ladder anymore. And we just tie it right in there. So I think we'll just set up for that. And while I'm thinking about it, now that we have this kind of under control, I'm going to set that storage bin up for that auto sweeper. We're going to clean that up as well. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave those here for now. I wanted to move them up here, but the initial idea was... What is this? Yeah, we don't. Cancel. Don't build that. The initial idea I had was I was going to put these pumps beneath. So it would be drop down and it would have been, you know, another pump lower. Just while we're talking about it. So it would have been like that. And we could have had the other pump in here, like right here. And obviously we wouldn't have had that. It would have been okay, and I think it would have pushed the oxygen down a little bit further. But this is good as well, because now we have this sensor here. This sensor kind of powers both of these. We could probably put another one in there, right here. But this one's running both of these, and I think that's okay. I don't see the need for another one. Now this one, we could probably get this pumping a little bit more. We're down to 165 grams. We're down to 700 grams, but the battery ran out. There's no power for it. All right. Is that a brownout? Is that what that looks like? Yeah. Yeah, so you can see when they're all running, it's too much power. Yeah, I would say we can just run it. We are going to need to get back in there. Okay, well, that's not that big of an issue getting in. I'm going to set that up like that. Because then it's these three plus hydrogen. That's going to be low enough, these three. And if we pull anything else off, that would be fine. So yeah, Do that. I'll go ahead and cut that. We'll set that to deconstruct and that to deconstruct. In fact, now that I have the door here, I'll probably just build that in like that. This one is going up top. Okay. That's fine. This one is powering that. That's powering that. So we'll deconstruct that, and deconstruct that, and we will have to deconstruct that. That's so we can reach those. This is good. So we will snip this, snip that, deconstruct those. Go ahead and get rid of that. So we're doing a little cleanup as we go. And then this can come right there. So the smart battery is definitely feeding into this one. How's our automation? Automation is going for that. That's good. This one is going over here. So when this eventually gets full, we can get that taken care of. Those two are going there. That's powering that and that. This one's setting that off. That's setting that off. Okay. So my question is, did they deconstruct something else there? I thought I told them to hit that tile, but also while you're in here, yeah, sweep that up. Thank you. Nice. Okay, so we can put that tile back in. And while they're doing that, yes, we have all this done. And all we have to do is snip that. I'm going to leave that just in case I want to swap that around. This is a good place. Like, we could flip this and just easily snip that, add this. Power, good. Let's get those going. We were stockpiling all this stuff. Sweep that. That's good. Turning off those. Okay. Yes, we're getting a little bit more oxygen into the system. Nice. Oh, man. I'm not really sure how they always manage to leave like that little bit of iron ore. I don't know where that came from. Maybe I built these wires out of iron ore or something. But to get in there, I'll have to deconstruct that again. That's okay. I'll sweep that as well. How much oxygen do we have in here? 82 kilograms? Yeah, that's pretty good. Now, this does need power again. It might be easier for me to just go around. Because otherwise I have to get back into that system, and I really don't want to. kick around with that. There we go. That was weird. It said insufficient resources and then it came back. I'll let this pump out a little bit more. Shouldn't hurt anything. I may not be able to pull that down any further than that. Like, that's just clomping away. It's going down a little bit. I think we'll just call that good enough. Ooh, we could let them in here to fix that stuff. They'll repair that. How many cycles do I have? Oh, 37. Yeah, that's a pretty good amount. I'm not too worried about the oxygen going in there. There's enough hydrogen and stuff that it's not going to cause much of an issue. If anything, it'll be destroyed one way or another. Now, what is this? Fire damage from overloading. Shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, they're gonna get a little bit of damage. But I think it'll be okay. We have 200 kilograms in there, so that's fine. We still don't have any iron. Cancel it and redo it with gold amalgam. I mean, it's cramming it in there as fast as it can. They do still overpressurize just a bit. But look at how many kilograms they're putting in there. A lot. Yeah, we're at like 90. That's pretty good. This can be back to 500. Okay, that's going pretty well. So, in the last video, I was wondering where I wanted to do centralized storage, and I really think that I'm going to do it here. And I think we'll be okay. And if we start getting any kind of like weird off-gassing, then we'll just make a change. So this is about as central as we can get. That's the center of our base. I think we can just put it like right in this area. That'll give a little bit of a buffer if we want to do anything here or here. Yeah. Cool. All right, so we're gonna do some shipping. I'm just gonna do 4 for now. That way we kind of have room to grow. We can put in these dudes. And I think we'll just put them. Yeah, we don't need them. Probably we'll put this one. Oh, we need this. Let's see if I put one of these in. We can put one right here. Put one of these auto sweepers here. Yeah, I think that'll work. We're going to power that from below. And that through there. And then for conveyor rail, this is going to be to feed the hatches. So I'm just going to run it. Makes the most sense. I think we go like this. And we know we're going to do more. I don't know if I'm going above or below. I think I might do both. So if I do that, then I don't necessarily need to run that there. Although that's where the door is going to be anyway. Because we'd be able to run one up. Down. Up. And then over that way. There's a reason why I'm doing it that way. I've been doing some research, and if you do it this way, then it distributes to all 3 equally. If you do it like how I have my gas, then it's kind of not. So. Alright, so this should be 8 critters. And we need some automation wire. Turn that on. Send green signal if below 8. We have these looking to do stuff. How's that wire looking? I mean, it's not bad. And then for shipping, just going to go down because we're going to have a rail coming out of here anyway. So it makes sense to just go straight down. I don't have to worry about the cross line. Ooh. We're dumping that one straight into there. Don't need that one there. All right, good job. So this is going to start taking all this. So now we could set up another one to automatically fill this fridge so they don't have to worry about that as well. That's right, we want to plug that in also. Construct that wire, get a little bit of material back whenever we can. This just all, it's going to start cleaning all that up. How is this doing? 90. Yeah, that's doing all right. So if I'm not moving that, does it make sense to run this around? And then we're just shunting a little bit of extra stuff in there. Wire overloading. Okay. Wonder when that happened. I don't remember those being damaged, and it's a shame that I can't really get in there. Yeah, power doesn't seem to be an issue anymore, so we've done a good job on that. This, I guess there's just no way for them to get to this. Like, I guess you have to undo this one for them to analyze it. Because Bonnie's still saying it's unreachable. So we're gonna pause this. We're gonna do everything here except hatchling eggs and sage eggs. Actually, no, yeah, we want those. And we need a timer sensor on this. The reason why I'm doing this is because we want them to get the buff, but we don't need it all the time. So we'll basically have it turned off. They will come in and give the little egg a hug at some point. Alright, cool. So that is saying we need that. I think I want that just like 40 at 600. We'll see how that works. So I guess the other question is, we do have that set for continuous hatchling eggs. These aren't set up yet. Don't have that into place. We're getting this. This is going to be set up to go into here. Yes, eventually. Did get that gold out. Thanks for the tip that those do work diagonally. So that helped. 100 kilograms of oxygen. That's really good. So looking at this again, we could cut that out. Just shunt that. What makes the most sense? And I think I can bring it up really anywhere. I don't necessarily have to connect it here. We could run it just straight up here. I am a little concerned just because that doesn't leave much in here, but we're only taking it out of here only when this is full do we open up that gate, so shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, oxygen looking really good. It is still germy. I don't think there's ever going to be a way to get that taken care of. It's weird that it populates in here, but I guess I'm just pulling it out of this nasty water, so unless I pump in maybe some chlorine? I don't know. Okay. So for this one, I'll do a quick search. I think I want to start going to stone hatches, I guess. And same as regular hatches, they eat igneous rock. Going to the hatch wiki. If fed sedimentary rock. So we want sedimentary rock. I don't think I want sage hatchling. They eat polluted dirt, slime, and algae, but I don't want that in my base. Fed gold egg. I think I'll just get a little bit of stone hatches. So that'll be it. Okay, so now we could start cleaning this up ourselves. So we don't need these anymore. We'll put in one of these. And then it'll just allow us to dump all that stuff out of here. And we'll eventually move that because I want it to be easier for them. Automation. Air loader. And this rail. I'll just dump that right here for now. That's not looking bad. How many do we have? We have 5. So we started with 2 and an egg. So I think if we have like gases and stuff out here, we could just set that little area up. Holy cow, where did all that water come from? Here? Okay, that's an awful lot of water. I will come back to that in a second. Since they're coming up here and they have all this stuff, we can just dump them both here. And that'll be fine. And even if I change this around like I've been saying so that that's the main line, it's still not that big of a deal for them to drop that off. Actually, I'm gonna copy these settings because I already fiddled with that. And when they build that, which they just did, there we go. Like these we could ship over and they would just start putting those in here. Okay, so now that that's hooked up, we can go ahead and snip that. So this goes in, it comes around, it feeds this, goes here, it feeds this. Some hydrogen in there. Okay, it's working. How are we? We're at 107. Okay. O2 is looking good. How does our base look? We were struggling at one point. Our main loop is full. So that's really, really good to see. Yeah, that's a full loop. And these are all full. Okay. Like, it's pretty good. So I could start maybe doing something else with this. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll just let that go. And if this starts backing up, then we know we're doing really, really well. Ooh, this is almost done. Let's see, priority, construction. Let's get this done, and this done. And that'll take care of all that. I powered these. I didn't. Let's power all those. It's kind of a temporary thing, though. I think we just jump it with a wire bridge. All right, group, get these built. Let's see who's sick. Take that. We do have a med bed, I think. Disease clinic. What do we need for that? Oh, we haven't researched that yet. Yes. We're using a lot more power now, so hopefully we'll pump some hydrogen back in here. If not, we do not have another hydrogen thing. I don't know. I guess the other option would be to add a couple more of these. How would that work? No. Although this isn't hooked up to the main network either. That is something we could easily do. And then it's like, we don't necessarily need them self-powered. Just like this one down here. That'll cool off. I'll take that water. going down there. That's fine. Abandoned project. I don't know what to do with that just yet. But need that power. I feel like the quickest way would just be to deconstruct that tile. And it's the safest way. Maybe. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it was fine. We just dump it in there. That was the easiest, quickest way to solve that one. Oh, current count 2. We lost 2 hatches, but we have an egg. Alright, we had to manually do that. That's fine. So this is shipping it out. I wonder, I'm gonna need a place to put eggs at some point as well. Sweep that. All. At some point, we should start getting some stuff that they would want to eat in there. Unless we've used it for everything else. I think now that we've put that in, I'm gonna move those. We're gonna deconstruct all these. We have more space here. We're on a line. So, yeah, I think let's dump the in here. That would make sense. We can expand that. We won't need them going up here. Deconstruct buildings. Just like down to there. Keeps them from going in there. Deconstruct that one. Cool. And what we can do is we can set up this so that we're taking out any of the garbage that they pick up, it goes in here just like we have there. And then any of the good stuff will go onto this other rail, and we can just move how we're doing it and go straight across into here. But they cleaned that up, and now we can set up another one of these. And another one of these. And I'll end up building that into place. We'll copy the settings over. That's going to be our kitchen line. I'm going to go up through the walls and doors. Okay, shipping, conveyor chute, auto sweeper, like so. I guess I don't need a second auto sweeper here for now. Yeah, it's just dropping everything here. I love that. Guess we need a pickup point. It is lullabied. That worked. So it gives like 40 seconds every 600. I may need to adjust that, but it did work at least. So at some point in time, he came by and it lullabied the hatchling egg. Yeah, which means its incubation's going up. Wonder how I get the egg. We have 2 of those. Wonder how I get the egg to go here instead. I don't know. I did watch a video not too long ago. I think I kind of forgot some of it, so I'll definitely watch that again today. All right, so that's taken the place of those. We can just tell them to sweep that up. There's not that much there. That's fine. Deconstruct. Deconstruct. And what we'll do is we'll put collector here. Actually, cancel. I'm gonna lay it on its side. I don't know why. I just kind of want it to go out that way. And then we can do a conveyor rail. Whoop. We're going to do conveyor chute. So everything that we already have in here, that's where we want it to go. And then this one will be basically on that top. Everything else. I haven't seen any food get dropped here yet. Copy settings, put that here. Power. And we're gonna do this to, nope. Edible. Pretty much anything that's edible is gonna go on that rail. And that's gonna go up here. So what'll happen is meat will come out of here. So yeah, it'll pick meat up. It'll send it to that. And then it gets shunted to here. So they're not going to have to pick that up anymore. I don't have to do anything with that. That's just gonna hang out. So yeah, we're making some headway. Our dupes have less work to do. We have eggs that are incubating. Hopefully we'll start breeding more and more. What are we at? We still have just two hatches. I want more, but that'll at least start giving us some meat for the critters or the dupes to eat. So yeah, bathroom's looking good. It's still working as it should. Oh, we actually got all of this water cleaned out. Okay. So we could probably... we could manually dig some of this out. One, two. One, we can get back in here, dig that out. And then we can come here. That's those two, so that'll flow. They'll be up in here. We can dig right to there. All right. Looking good. Who else is sick? Nobody. Everybody's healed up. That's good. So we could start shipping some of this stuff to this spot as well. And that'll be pretty good. Double check this. Our hydrogen is going down. We may never shunt that again. Probably send it back through the system just to clean out that pipe. But well, I mean, it's never going to clean out. That could spin around though. Now I'm feeling like I wish I had that shut off here. But I don't think it'll go in anywhere now. It won't go in until like here. It's using a lot more. Yeah, that's given me a little bit of concern since that gas has just been going down. Thought I would have enough, but these are still hitting max pressure. Maybe we lower that a little bit more. Just have to be real careful that all of that doesn't go. So if that, we could lower this. That'll kick those off. And then this one could say, what's that getting to? It's 800 grams. It's still 600. So if it's above, say that's 250. That's 800. So we say that's 250. Maybe we can put some negative pressure on this. Those are getting overpressurized way too often now. That may sort itself out. I mean, I'd love to see that constantly flowing in. But maybe if this lowers enough, there we go. So we're starting to see some empty packets here. Okay, well, we've messed around with that enough. Let's see. Match is good. Okay, cool. So hopefully you like what you saw. Please give me a subscription, or please hit the subscribe button. It costs nothing. And like and leave a comment. I enjoy your tips and they've really helped me out. So I will catch you all in the next one. Thanks for watching, everyone.